So, Moth, why are you against that
just
whole Vint idea? I think Seananical is up for it, right, Seananical? Balrog? Balroge?
what am I
Nicole.
supporting?
I'll give money. How much is it?
Wait, what?
No, that's not what he was talking about.
No.
He was talking about a podcast type thing, which is a horrible idea
Oh,
because it's happened through this event before, and
through this
it did
event?
not go very well.
I thought you
Yes,
wanted
through
money
the
for the
event.
events.
It could be because people aren't freaking, into the idea.
Or people don't know what to talk.
Okay. Okay, let's talk
I
about...
remember that podcast with its Brywmaster, I think it was.
Oh, it's Brywmaster, he's squeaking.
No, it was
Sorry,
Refreshing HJ. They did
I
that.
don't know who that is.
But who else? Who like always showed up too?
A lot of
I didn't
people.
even know.
I mean,
But,
it was really just randomly when he logged on. He kind of just used guerrilla tactics and just kind of snuck up on people and ambushed them. They're all like, "Yeah, hey, you guys want to do a podcast? Okay, let's do this." And
sort of
everybody
like
was
how
all
I
like, "Oh, I mean, look at the time. I got to go take the turkey out of the oven or something." And nobody ever knew what to do.
Why would you shy away
Okay.
from a podcast? It's just a voice. No one cares what you're saying.
The guy was
Okay.
a douchebag.
Content.
Okay,
Anyway,
this is sounding very much like me at times. Okay, you said there's no topics. How about Mr. Pandaria? You heard about that?
no, he
Rail?
came
It's
up
not even
with plenty of
talked about by-
topics.
Okay, what kind of topics were crappy for him? Come on, I need to learn.
A lot of stuff, and then he just ended up coming up with a bunch of really awkward topics.
Okay, this isn't awkward. It's Mist of Pandaria, the new, well, what people think are going to
Back
be
in
the
a
new
little bit.
expansion.
All that's gonna happen is people are just gonna end up quoting the videos they saw about the theory videos.
Well,
I'm very excited we got this, BG.
okay, what do you think it's going to be like?
It's gonna be another expansion just like Cataclysm.
Okay, that was
I-
terrible.
I think
Like-
it'll actually fix up the capital cities for each faction and take us into.
I think I can't hear
another,
anything 'cause I'm in the
dimension
spell
like Outlands.
Dude, someone was talking. They had a valid
Sorry.
point.
Are you actually recording?
I want to do things. Is that so wrong?
A little.
Next
Okay.
expansion's definitely going to be like Emerald Dream or something.
No, they already
That's what I'm
registered
saying.
the name of Mr. Pandaria or something under, like, the same copyrights and numbers and shit that other games that have their expansion were registered under, yada yada.
I really want to get to level 90 because 85 is kind of a bothersome level to me.
Well,
I just
Blizzard
want to be
likes to cover all
gigantic.
their bases. Even if it's not going to be the, next expansion, they still like to cover all their bases just in case.
What do you mean by cover all the bases?
What if it's patch
Cover all their
4.3?
bases. It could be that as well, but I mean,
Oh. Yeah,
they like to
these
cover all their
registered to
bases,
fuck
as
with
in if
people.
they change their mind or something, or
It's
if they
always
just
available.
by chance want to get so it's always available. They like to do that.
Wait, where are we actually going in this, BG?
I'm going BS.
We going around.
Okay, Blacksmith.
really
Uh,
spooky.
if you
Um,
hey, Wombat, get up to LM and just thunderfuck everybody off.
You got it, Sergeant. But so yeah, they're covering.
I wanna see if I beat this guy.
Covering all the bases, to the point where if they choose, they're going to Lumber Mill. I'm gonna need help. But
I'll come.
they're covering all their bases, so in case they do have they want to go to Mr. Pandaria, because I for one want to be a gigantic drunken panda.
I just want to be level 90 and keep doing the exact same thing I always do.
I got 2 of them.
Nice.
I'm screwed.
Nice.
Lumbermill didn't go well, but I took half of them out. So, like you said, covering all the bases. But if you, what do you think it might be if they do choose Mists of Pandaria as their next expansion, or the name of it? What do you think that would entail? What do you think would happen for it?
I don't know, but it
Pandaria.
sounds really Neopets-esque, and I don't like.
I just hope it's sort of like. It sounds like it'd be like a funny thing, like it's like comedic and stuff, because you're gonna have giant pandas if that's what it's Pandaria, you know. They're giant pandas that brew beer, and not beer, but alcoholic beverages.
It makes me think of Borderlands, where the world was named Pandora.
It also
That's
just
because
sounds
of
like
chaos.
it also just sounds like a reskin of dwarves.
True, but
What I don't understand is how, like, you see like some type of concept artwork that they had from like Warcraft for these panda people. They look, in all like sense, they look like Japanese monks and stuff like that, and that's apparently, from what I heard, supposed to be one of the two. Either they're gonna have like the brewmaster, which is like the crazy drunken guy, and then they have the monk, which is like some type of fighter, almost like the same from Diablo 3. But how are they gonna have it? So that doesn't really make sense. Like these Oriental, like calm, collected people are these crazy drunken brewmasters. Like monk and
we have the
brewmaster are the
classes.
totally opposite.
Well, I mean, in like Asian culture, I don't want to sound like ignorant or something, or like I'm talking out of my ass, but they're
free.
like, in Asian culture, they're a bunch of washed up, quote unquote, Asian dojo fighter martial art people, and they're all like, "Yo, I'm gonna get drunk off my ass," and then that's how the drunken master thing started. Except I'm guessing it didn't start that way.
What could
But,
we have
yeah.
as new classes in this game?
So where are we going as a
Wait.
beach? Where are we going?
what do you mean by the classes?
Like they added DKs. What else could we get?
That's the next hero class, Brewmaster.
Well, just look at Warcraft 3. What other hero classes were in Warcraft 3?
I don't remember. That was so long ago.
There was the Shadow Ranger or something like that. I didn't even really play Warcraft 3 all that much, so I don't know. But there was like the Shadow Ranger or something. It was like kind of like Sylvanas, except it's like a Dark Elf Ranger.
Damn.
But they're
That'd be
kind of
cool to have in
restricted
your
to
game.
the whole Dark Elf class, or Dark Elf race.
I don't think we need more races in this game.
Fucking bot.
Yeah, I agree.
But everyone, there is a lot of races. There's up to what, 12 now?
Yeah.
You got goblins. You got the whatever, the
Worgen.
Wolfman, Worgen. Thank you.
Worgen.
So that added up to 12, right? Unless I can't count.
I think
I don't.
they should just have it
But
that because
what? What do you?
no, I was just gonna say I think it's like people are gonna be. I think the people, like, just when I'm talking about people, I mean WoW's fan base. I'm thinking people are gonna be disappointed that they can't play as the big drunken panda people. So I wonder if they're gonna add it as in, like, from what I've heard, like a neutral race that can almost pick sides, like a not like they can't pick sides, but they do, like, through a quest line or something, because in like the
Oh,
Warcraft
neutral?
3 lore, or like the lore, they did have ties with both the Horde and Alliance. These panda.
Yeah, Torns and Night
Well,
Elves.
that's how
Right?
Well,
the
same with the
goblins
goblins.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
same with the
goblins
goblins, and
being
that's
on
what I
the
was thinking.
Horde is so
Oh, but the
stupid
goblins,
to me.
the goblins have different cartels that are all at war. Not war, but they're not a part of each other. Like what is the goblins cartel? The goblins that joined the Horde. They're like
Bilgewater.
Thank you. But there's all different other types too. So the goblins aren't.
Well, I mean, there are
all
also cartels that were on the Alliance.
Yeah.
You know.
But what I'm saying is, the Bilgewater chose or was forced because Thrall kicked Gillywax's ass, pretty much, and he's like, "Oh, I don't want to get my ass kicked anymore. I don't want to die, and I'm gonna join the Horde." Yada yada.
I don't know.
What
I'd
I'm
made
saying
that
is
the
that-
goblins join the horde.
What, like,
That's just one faction. That's what I'm trying to. Like, that's one faction of the goblins. And that doesn't, like Pandarians, they're like a whole. They're pretty much neutral right now, right? In any sense.
They don't really exist in
They-
game at the moment.
They seem like pacifists.
They chose to separate themselves from everything, pretty much, right? To just go off and do their own giant panda brewmaster thing.
well, this guy's gonna mind control me off the cliff.
That's why I'm trying to like stop
That's
them.
funny.
I'm like, I like that how priests can just mind control off the cliff and shammies can thunderfuck off the cliff, but it's a beautiful thing.
Don't forget Boomkins.
Oh, Boomkins. Wait, yeah, they have the tsunami, typhoon, whatever that thing is.
Typh-
What else has knockbacks? Because that's only the 3 types that. Well, there's only 2 that have knockbacks, unless there's some I'm not thinking of.
No, this
But he's off.
nice.
And I hammered him too. Oh, he landed in the water.
I like, oh no, we're just
That
standing
lucky
around here,
bastard.
not doing anything. We're just we're not doing anything.
They
I've been
respawn.
standing at blacksmith this whole time.
They're running away. So many bloodlust. But yeah. What other classes? Like, what happened to that? Oh, okay, he just fell and he let go of levitate. But whatever. Okay.
1 second,
So-
let me open this up in my secondary monitor.
I'm getting one of those. Those are sexy.
I have one.
I couldn't. My stupid graphics card has a DVI cable too. There's a DVI and a VGA, and I don't have a DVI cable, so I have to go tomorrow to buy one. So I have dual monitors.
I'm keeping
Because-
Venta open in the other window so I can see who's talking.
Moth, your dual monitor. Have you seen like what Swifty has set up?
I finished.
Yep.
That's
Mine is
super
not
sexy.
as. Yeah, mine's not as intricate as.
Does anyone
mine,
here not know? Because it basically he has 3 screens going around him, not around him, but at angles, so he can see even farther. That's how it works, right?
Yeah, you
I
have a
fear-
wider
Yep.
field of view.
Yeah, that's freaking amazing. It's 3.
That's like major
screens.
hacks. Oh, this guy's gonna mind control me. Watch him. Watch him. Oh no, he didn't. Oh, he's going to. No,
Interrupt.
no. Oh, he didn't. Nice.
Silent.
I
Killed
stranged
him.
them.
I don't know how to fight priest, but so is that what you're you're doing, Moth, or are you just having like a secondary screen to do all your other little work things?
I mainly do it just to increase my productivity for like video editing and whatnot.
Right.
Mainly what I use my second monitor for is while I'm AFK on defense at a flag in a flag control game, I just go on the internet.
I also do that. I've been known to watch Netflix while I'm doing BG.
Because what I'm
I've
gonna
been
do is
known
put
to-
WoW on one, and just have like YouTube videos loading in the background over here, watching all these amazing things by like Hybrid Panda and OMFG Kata and Total Halibut.
Okay, so
I guess I can do that
other
too, 'cause I have-
other possible hero classes: Necromancer, Rune Master, and Monk. Wait, no, Necromancer and Rune Master came together to be made into the Death.
Yeah.
If I recall.
What about
I
a
don't know much about
pyromancer?
the
That would be like a mage, very fire focused though.
I think that's what they're gonna do with the monk. Like they're gonna take. I think they're gonna almost directly port the monk from Diablo 3, which is kind of like an unarmed and fire combination with staves.
Well, I mean, these
At
are
least
the
that's what I'm getting.
there are a lot of Warcraft 3 hero units. Like these are the hero units for Warcraft 3. Paladin, Archmage, Mountain King, Blood Mage, Farseer, Blade Master, Tauren Chieftain, Shadow Hunter, Death Knight, Lich, Dreadlord, Crypt Lord, Keeper of the Grove, Priestess of the Moon, Demon Hunter, Warden, Beastmaster, Fire Lord, Dark Ranger, Naga, Sea Witch, Pandaren Brewmaster, Goblin Tinker, Goblin
Demon
Alchemist,
Hunter.
Pit Lord, Ranger, Dark Knight, Draenei, Elder Sage, Warlock, and Warlock.
Wait,
I
what
want
was
to
that? You
see
said Warlock
the
twice.
Fire Lord.
Yeah. It's for different
Why you say
factions.
Oh.
I want a
Burning
Fire Lord.
Legion
Okay.
Warlock.
Oh.
What I'm
What would be
thinking
different
is
between a Warlock and a Burning Legion Warlock?
One is slightly more evil, I guess. I don't know.
It's like one has a deeper glare, like his brows are furrowed when he's angry.
One, the non-Burning Legion one might have like a smiley face sticker on his shirt or something.
Need help at blacksmith, by the way.
That's the only
Alright.
distinguishing thing.
Jumping
They're both
down!
Night elves. They're both night elves, but the one has a smiley face on their arm or somewhere.
I need heals.
I'm the only one on lumber mill actually. If I get screwed over,
My
But,
milkshake brings all the
someone was
boys to
saying
the
their
yard, and they're
thoughts,
like, "It's
but
better than yours."
if you had a choice between what the hero class that Blizzard brought in, which one would you choose?
Fire Lord.
What did the Fire Lord do in Warcraft? Yes, that was a voice crack. Like, Moth, you're like the expert here now all of a sudden. What did the Fire Lord do?
I am not the expert by any stretch of the imagination. I am on WoW Wiki
You thi-
right now. I'm willing to admit that.
Okay,
Thank you.
is WoW-
That took way too long.
what does the
We just
expert
lost
of
your
WoW Wiki
point.
say?
Firelords are sentient elementals, more complex and powerful beings than the mindless water elementals Alliance mages call to battle. They are elementals, so I don't really
Yeah,
see
I
that
don't-
happening.
Yeah, because they couldn't choose other
I want it.
classes. That would be a one-class race, and I don't see Blizzard doing
Well,
that.
maybe you can, like, shapeshift into a Firelord. Be pretty beast.
They
I
could
think
use
that,
somebody's
oh,
shape-shifting
sorry.
Like
class.
Chamois. Like Chamois halfway through, they get the choice or something like that. Like they choose.
Oh,
to
and they are
turn-
they're found in Molten Core, presently.
I kind of want to see a class that halfway through its level progression or such, and then another point in like their level progression, they choose a different like, not an evolution, but like how they change up.
But that's almost kind of just
Like-
like a different talent spec.
Yeah.
How
but
do we lose
this-
farms?
Huh. Yeah, that would be really weird because you'd have like 9 different specs throughout this one character's level progression.
I would really like to see another version of the druid that's almost more evil and more focused on spellcasting.
I mean, like
Druid of the
Druid.
Flame.
Druids are the only shape-shifting class, really. Like, another one wouldn't, like a shadow druid, since druids are all naturey, would kind of add an interesting contrast.
Why won't you heal me? But yeah, my hero
I
class. The hero class that I choose would either be Demon Hunter or the Pandaren Brewmaster.
What's the difference between a demon hunter and a warlock?
Demon Hunters have the dual blade shit going on. They're like warrior warlocks, right? That's a good summary.
Wouldn't that be like a death?
warrior?
does sound
A
like a
warrior
perfect-
warlock.
Oh, but
I don't
They're
see
more
anything about
demon-based.
demon hunters, but I do see shadow hunters. They seem to
Shadow
be
Hunters.
like, shamanistic hunters of like shadowy death and voodoo.
I think that
Oh.
they need to add another hybrid
there you
class that can do range and close combat, because if they add another
Like
range,
shaman?
there's going to be more range than close yeah, like another shaman basically. But like if they add, because if Blizz adds another range, they're gonna be more range than melee. And if they add another melee, they're gonna be more melee than range.
You
People
know,
gonna QQ.
they need to make like cut up Holy into 2 different specs. They need to make Holy into a healing spec or a ranged caster spec. I mean, just my opinion. Just my opinion.
Yeah, when I was like a
Not
paladin,
really.
I really wanted a range, something that I could do range worthy, like I could do damage and rage.
Well, I'm joking. I think, paladins already have enough fucking stuff.
I think the
Silence.
holy and unholy classes in the they just need to go some other. They need to go like another.
More nature.
Yeah, like another. There's only druid that are for nature really, and shaman, and
What
then
else could be
there's
nature
things like
then?
warrior and hunter and rogue that are like just like skill. I'm thinking like the brewmaster is like another thing under the warrior hunter rogue that just uses like it's like not really has a super special power. He's just totally drunk, and they rely on like training and professions, not profession, training
Like
and skill.
I know that you're talking about like actual
For some
in-game, realistic
Wait.
type stuff, and like not using magic when you mean skill. You mean not using magic.
Yeah.
But thinking of like warrior, hunter, rogue, that's like the last thing I think of skill when I think of those things.
Well,
That
not
is the
in game.
absolute
I'm
last
just
thing
saying.
that I
I'm
think
talking.
of. Yeah, no,
obviously.
I know what you mean.
There are a lot of
When you
really
said
bad warriors.
professions, when you said professions, I'm like, yes, because I want a drunken panda working on my like chainmail or armor.
That should be.
It's like-
I wish they should make engineer into a.
Make an engineer into class,
An
just like
engineering class would be
Sentry
popular,
going
up.
actually.
Yeah, don't they have an engineer in Guild Wars? That's like a whole class they have now. They're doing it in the new Guild Wars, like Guild Wars 2 or something.
I has no
I
train.
would be totally up for that. That sounds awesome.
I saw some videos a while back. They looked freaking amazing. Like he'd drop bombs and all this crazy stuff, and he'd actually bring up turrets too, like flame turrets.
That sounds
So,
like a great class,
back to-
actually.
oh,
That's
sorry.
my favorite. Yeah,
Back to-
engineers.
Back to the.
God, sorry.
I'm cutting you off, trying to get you back on track.
Okay, what I'm thinking is like where I've heard this from OMFG Cat. It's like the moment I heard like they were making this, adding this expansion, and I heard like a bit more, like refreshed me on the lore. I knew that like the night elves, they're starting to get like mages and stuff. They're arcane, and the pandas are like, wow, we ain't having any of that. So I don't think they're gonna have to change it so that night elves like change their ways and no longer become mages, which they're not gonna do, or horde are gonna become, because this Chen, the guy that has the quest to the beer, in like way back when, I don't even remember if it's still in the game. Like you have to find the empty keg and then make the beer, whatever that quest. Chen's empty keg. Remember?
I remember I remember making a Kungaloosh in Wrath of the Lich King. You know, where you put all the stuff together, mix it together, you come out with the Kungaloosh, and it's the whole alcoholic mana.
So I think if they make it like, if they're gonna add a new a new race, they're gonna add the panda people probably to the horde, but I don't know if the people in the alliance would obviously complain. But if they do, they're gonna have to add something else that's like sweet, and they're gonna have to center like the expansion around them too. The horde got the best of they got the best like drama out of Cataclysm, because like Thrall's gone, he's not part of the horde
Thrall's
anymore.
gone.
Now Garrosh is here. Like it's all about the
Well, he's
horde
not
and
part of the
and the alliance seem to be just taking a back seat in it.
Yeah, I was thinking earlier today, like, what do the Lions have to live for in this like expansion? You have Thrall, the leader, leaving, and then there's like no lore that could remember like through the Alliance.
Yeah, like they're gonna have to add something sweet for them. Like they're gonna have to add something like high elves maybe, but then that's gonna look exactly like blood elves.
They'd have to skin. Oh yeah, I saw that video. I know. What
Yeah,
you're
that's the
talking
one.
about.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
And yeah, I think we all.
like kind of off topic, but not really. For the last expansion that they're going to be doing, which I can only assume is going to be whoa, that was which I can only assume is going to be Sargeras. Like as the final boss. I can imagine them doing a for the Alliance some sort of broken race. You know, like the broken from Burning Crusade.
Yeah,
like I
the
know they're
creepy Draenei reject
they're
things.
yeah, they're just Draenei rejects kind of, but I can imagine them doing something like that because Sargeras is the actual, you know, leader of the Burning Legion. And he's
Well,
like the all-powerful person.
Well, for years I've said that they should make a third faction for their final expansion when everything's done. Just completely fuck the game over.
Like, just like leave it in ruin at the end and be like, oh, we're walking away now.
No,
Yeah,
just
it's gonna be
have the last expansion just be Sylvanas says fuck everybody, Forsaken's killing everything.
And then there's ogres. There's like 6. There's gonna be like everything splits into its own. There's gonna be 12 factions. Ogres come in. Every like you can become like demons. You can be elementals. You can be.
Just complete ridiculousness.
Fucking battlegrounds are gonna be batshit crazy with 12 factions going against each other.
Big.
Garrosh just becomes his own faction.
The entire horde turns on Garrosh and it's like, yeah, sorry you're dead.
No, by the end of the
Yeah.
expansion, he's gonna be like swinging from the rafters.
Dude, by the end of this expansion, I really want Thrall's dragon form to go and just eat Garrosh and just be like, yeah,
Wait,
I'm done with that whole
I did
thing.
not know that.
And he's slowly turning into an aspect. That's the whole plot here.
Oh, I didn't even understand that.
He's gonna be a dragon aspect.
Which one? Or like,
Fuck if I know. I just know that's the plot.
He's gonna be like
Yeah,
the aspect.
That's the whole idea.
the aspect of Thrall.
Yeah, he's going to be the aspect of
He's
Thrall.
gonna be a dragon with
Thrall is
thralls.
bad enough to be his own goddamn element.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Badass.
He's gonna. This gonna be a dragon with thralls.
Fuck that shit. The aspect of the Horde. Horde becomes an element.
Hell
They should do
yes.
that, like totally blow it out of proportion. Have everything join the horde. Like, and then it's just like.
Except for Varian Ren. Except for Varian Ren.
Yeah, except for Varian Ren. Varian Ren just becomes like the total douchebag and like turns on all of his people. And then like
Finally,
everybody's
yeah.
like, oh,
It wouldn't be the first
we're just gonna
time.
join the Horde now. We're just gonna join the Horde now.
So like, due to the imbalance of humans having, they are now their own faction.
Wait, having what?
Double trinket.
They don't need to have a PvP double DPS.
Yeah. Their racial is the PvP trinket, so they don't have to have the PvP trinket.
So is the gnomes and the,
No, it's not. Like the human trinket or the human racial is a straight up PvP trinket. The gnome one
Yeah,
just
it's-
removes movement impairing effects.
Yeah, the human racial is verbatim the PvP trinket. It says everything the PvP trinket says. Like a word for word.
so you're thinking the humans are very imbalanced right now and they need a little bit of a...
Extremely imbalanced.
Yeah, they very much are imbalanced as far as PvP goes. But you know, you got to be a human to get that thing. So I guess it's all balances.
That doesn't even make sense to me. How does that even like that has nothing to do with humans. Like, that just doesn't make any sense.
No,
How they just get a random.
the funny thing is it's called every man for himself.
Yep.
In threes.
So it's essentially implying that, you know, every human at their core, getting into some philosophical shit right here. Every human at their very core are douchebags and selfish. And will run at the sight of anything that, you know,
anything.
threatens their
Hello Kitty
their
adventures.
continual existence.
Run! Oh, so they'd run away from Justin Bieber. Because that thing is going to end the world. His voice is going to crack the world in half.
I thought you were just gonna say his voice is gonna crack. I was like, whoa, wait. this
Oh,
druid has the sweet
is that-
PvP staff. For a second, I thought he was
You thought he was a pally? What?
a pet
Oh, pet.
or like an elemental or something. Like, what? Oh, it's PvE.
Oh, the fire kitty staff.
Oh, it's so
Yeah.
badass.
The burning pussy staff. Yeah, that's.
That's
So I did all of Deep Home. I just got the Deep into Deep Home achievement, and it got me half of a level. I'm very displeased with it.
So wait, okay, so you only got half a level of they're making you do dungeons, essentially?
Well, I just did all of Deep Home, and I went from 2 bubbles to halfway. That's it. I'm very pissed.
It seems awkward. What level are you?
83? I'm gonna fucking go see if I can start Oldham.
I think they're punishing you for raft.
Probably. They probably are. It's like, yeah, you can get to from level 1 to 80 in about a day play, but it's gonna take you a week to get to 85.
Okay. Let's bring this back to the whole hero classes. Who said or who hasn't said like what they want, like what their favorite hero class would be?
I just want a battle mage. I've always said I want a traditional battle mage. I want.
To agree with Nats there.
I have explained this to Moth before. You have no weapons. Your weapons are your magic spells. You cast a spell that gives you a main hand, cast a spell that gives you an offhand. Those spells increase, which makes them do more damage. So you run around, no, not sort of like a shaman, but you run around with like a sword made completely of fire and a sword made completely of ice that are, you know, like permanent spell like enchant. That's what I want. And you are a mage that runs around and just beats the hell out of things with glow sticks like a Jedi, yeah, sort of.
You know, I kind of want a monk a la D&D.
Yeah, that'd be awesome too. And that would be good, because then they could actually put fist weapons to use. Because let's face it, who in the hell uses fist weapons?
No. Pansies. People who want to die.
Shamans who want bling weapons.
I guess. Rogues that want bling weapons? I mean, technically a combat rogue could use them and get away with it, but...
Yeah, they're pretty much useless. They're just for like disenchants now.
They just look badass. And it'd be really nice to have a class that could actually was based around them. Because they do have some of the most badass models in the game for fist weapons.
You know what? They should just make Sargeras a hero class.
But he's gotta have. But whatever the next hero class, the one thing you have to remember is the next hero class that comes out has to have 3 power bars, not 2, 3. Because 2 is so 2000 and what, 6, 7, 8, whenever Wrath launched. I don't fucking remember.
2008.
Yeah, there you go. 2 power bars is so 2008. 1 power bar is so 2000. When the fuck ever? 7 years ago. Almost.
2015, 5 power bars.
Hell yeah. You have to do damage, and then use the power you gain from doing damage to heal, and then the power you get from healing to do more damage.
And then to cease.
Okay, too much.
And then you have to CC something which gives you threat that lets you get hit, and then getting hit gives you more power, which lets you do more damage.
That actually sounds like, you know, a D&D barbarian.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Like, and that would actually be really badass.
Yeah, it kind of would.
It'd be a terrible thing because it takes so long just to get a little bit of aggro.
Deathless frenzy.
Make a tank that is literal, or make a hero class that is literally an off everything. You know, like an off heal, an off tank.
A bard.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, put a true support class in.
What you mean an early Wrath DK? Because that's kind of what the early Wrath
Early Wrath
DKs were.
DK. Dude, early Wrath DK was the most overpowered thing. You got like a group of 5 blood DKs running through Hellfire Citadel, and no healers, just running through and kicking ass. That is not support.
Moth, I know you were around during BC. Anybody else who was around during BC, you might remember the April 1st picture that Blizzard released when they said they were going to introduce another class that was going to be a bard, and it had a blood elf rocking out on a guitar that was an act.
That wasn't BC.
Oh, that was BC.
That's the next hero class.
Oh, that was
There's
during
gonna be
Wrath.
five people can become the
That would
members
be
of
awesome.
that band.
Yeah, I remember because I wasn't here for BC.
All these guilds named after
For
bands.
BC
It
was
must
the
have
time that I took my break.
Right, it must have been fairly early during Wrath, because that was during. Oh yeah, it would have had to been in Wrath, because it was LED ETC that made them do that. They gave them the idea to do that. And they were 80 then. They were very popular at 70, but at 80 they were more popular. I like LED ETC. I'm sad they haven't put anything out for a long time.
Haven't you noticed that all like the old WoW channels just fell apart after like Kata released?
Wait, what are you talking about?
Like most of the channels that did coverage during the beta just didn't. They just like stopped.
Oh, like the guys who made Dude Where's My Mount and all that stuff. I've never seen a video from them. And they had some great coverage on no, this was during Wrath. They didn't even do Kata. Like, they stopped doing anything. I didn't see them do anything after Wrath, after they did all the pre-videos for it. Which was a shame, because they had, like, some of the funniest things, like, when I started watching YouTube.
There's a lot of people that did stuff in Vanilla and BC that I really wish wouldn't have stopped doing stuff. Some freaking amazing machinists. As in the, true word machinima, the movie. Not the epically awesome community channel.
I was actually thinking about starting to do some machinimas.
Hey, if you want some more voice actors, you can use me!
The best machinimas. I think we've all seen the. I really hope we've all seen the machinima, the Blood Elf female rogue running through Stormwind machinima. I can't remember what that one was called, but hopefully we've all seen that.
If you can find a link, I'd love to watch.
Oh my god!
I might have seen it, but I can't recall.
Moth, you remember the name of that one?
Can't say I do.
Wow, it just got really quiet. Probably
That's because I'm searching.
Don't ruin the ending for me. Was it like a funny ending, or was it?
Oh no, it's not sad, or it's just awesome. It's just trust me. God damn it, where's Vent?
Like the scene from Die Hard 3 where he jumps on top of the freaking plane, helicopter flies.
There you go.
That awesome.
Just watch it, you'll see. Have to watch it.
I'll
We
watch
need
it.
some
Put the
more
link in the
fucking
comment.
demolishers in here.
But
Is anyone
I think
actually
this is it.
recording this chat?
I thought it got really good after we started talking about all the hero classes and stuff. It got, amazing. But
Talking about like the battlegrounds, which
who cares?
Or you could just, like, instead of doing a podcast, you could just frap the battleground you're doing and the vent chat.
Which would be kind of cool, but eh. So Moth, how many subs have you gotten so far? Like, what are you on now?
I haven't checked in a while. I haven't even made a video in a while. I think I'm at 13 still.
Yeah, I'm at 14. I got a lot of videos from the last time I recorded Vents where I was talking about the Diablo 3. It's probably because of all the keywords I used, like China doesn't like death, they're pansies, and that was in the whole keyword.
How's the gate going? Yes, we won! We won!
Unless
Now I
someone
can
touches
get my
it.
two-handed weapon. I can get my two-handed weapon.
Yay!
I
It's
got a lot of
time for
honor.
me to go. Time for me to go rest.